nature is our friend. It has been a bit rainy outside and there are definitely some clouds, so I'm not going to attempt staying outside fully, but in this doorway is just beautiful and grand, and that sunshine is coming through. Woohoo! So welcome everyone to Anna's Abundance, or Anna to Abundance Enchanted Spirit Wellness Sanctuary. Woo! All right, what do we got for Friday, the last Friday of June 2026, and it is the 26th. So, woof, lots and lots of movement. Truthfully, there has been so much going on in the world, a lot of, if you will, darker pockets of energy that are releasing, coming awakened, and opened up to our knowledge so that we can really see the truth, right? And see past all of the false, I guess it's kind of like masks, right? All the false energy that's out there that's just a projection. But really getting to the depth of life, that is what the collective is up to. And that will, of course, bring some upsetting news, some things that we don't really, move that a little closer, things that we don't really appreciate or want to have in life. But that is the duality, right? We live in a world where there is light and dark, where there's cold and there's hot, where no matter what, there's a balance, and energy is the same way. So as much as, we want to be in the light, we have to accept that there is that foggy energy out there and come to terms with it. So today we are going to be consulting a few different decks. We have 2 oracles and a tarot. I actually pulled from the Crystal Tarot today, which is a really cool different deck. We are going to start with a nice breath and sound healing and our crystal energy. Let us pull in this beautiful blooming energy, because I feel like the earth is truly blooming and blossoming into its best version of itself. And of course, we all have to kind of, accept the parts of us that we don't appreciate, that we don't want to be, that we don't want to bring to the world, and allow that to be with us. We're not perfect. No one is perfect. So that's okay. Together, we're going to discover how we can focus on what is good and how we can allow that momentum to flourish us forward. Hi, thanks for joining me, everyone. Let's take a sniff of this bloom together. Yes. Imagining that wafting into your aura and chakra spaces. All right, what do we have today? We received, in order here, let me get it. The first one we got was 10 of Wands from this Crystal Tarot deck. They're so beautiful. Yeah, 10 of Wands. And look at that, gorgeous. It looks like an orange calcite. I'm not 100%. I can consult this deck though, because, there's so many orange crystals. I don't want to say it's the wrong crystal, right? But the crystal is going to help you. So that's why I want you to know exactly what crystal is supporting you today. What crystal can support this momentum that is here. So when we get fire, it is really a lot about transformation, a lot about movement and breaking down the old. And that is very much the theme, right? That's going on. So this is the orange calcite. That's exactly what I thought. Oh, right. And that is solar plexus energy. The orange chakra is solar plexus. This has a lot to do with healing the womb, the inner child, the mothering state, and all the energy that we carry from our generations, from our loved ones in the past, in our body, because we have discovered with technology and with science that this goes back beyond 3 generations. This goes back to at least, I believe, 26 generations that we can be carrying energy. And we don't even know what they were carrying, right? We don't know their experiences. We don't know their illnesses. We don't know what emotions they were carrying that we are processing for them still. And this is happening on such a giant level. So just know that this Ten of Wands energy and this orange calcite is helping you to break through those deceptions, those distortions, those disconnections that are still stored in the sacral chakra. So know that if you're feeling, a lot of pain or a lot of discomfort, that is also part of that transformational process. That my hair is crazy right now. That it is not abnormal to be feeling emotionally out of whack right now, because you are pulling out all of that ick and you're allowing it to be released. So allow this momentum to break forward into a new state of being. Yes. Oh, I'm doing super good. Thank you. How are you? Hanging in there. Life's been a little rough in some ways, but mostly amazing for me. So we'll just stay on top of that. We have the Four of Swords. Now this is looking like maybe charoite energy. Definitely doesn't look like amethyst. So we're going to see what that crystal is for you. Four of Swords, though, is very much about taking a break, taking a moment of rest during the stormy energy, which is super needed. We can be too, like the wind, pushed and pulled around. And if we don't have a grounding point like a tree with its roots, then we're just going to be blown all over the world and never be able to ground what we desire during this storm. And this storm is for us. This storm is to move all of that garbage out of the way, and that takes a lot of energy. So this is for your good. Yes, it's charoite. Oh my gosh, I'm right on it. Wow. Heart chakra. So this is really about taking your time and relaxing. You do not have to rush this breakdown process. We do not have to rush the collective from, changing and, because we want the outcome. It's the journey, right? It's always the journey. When the outcome comes, then you're just waiting for another journey. So know that you are enjoying this journey. You're allowing this breakdown, and you are allowing yourself to take a moment to rest. Look at those flaming trees. Yes. And now you are also protected. And charoite is such a divine, supportive energy. So know that you can also take this moment to connect and say, okay, guidance, what is going on, and how is this for me? How can I use this to support my success, my abundance, my flourishment? This allows you to really awaken the Hierophant and the High Priestess energy. And so when I first got this, the Hierophant came forward to me because this High Priestess is very much sitting in that Hierophant energy. So it's really saying to me that we are connected with that divine goddess energy of night and day. We know the good and bad. We know the light and the dark that we have lived through. And we are now sitting in this royal position to bring our wisdom forward, to bring our light and our guidance to others. Let's look at that. And I love that too, because you have gone through so much. It's time to use your story, your wisdom, and your journey for your abundance and your success. Your life is not meant to hold you back and to bring you down. And believe me, I know, because I've been through a lot of things, and it's not about me, but it's just in general that I've seen that life can make you feel that way. But just know to hold on tight, because you are truly in this position, even if it feels like all you can see right now is the fire. The breakdown is going to be beautifully in your favor. And you will then also, as the High Priestess, you have the keys, and you have, I believe it's a Herkimer crystal of high insight and knowledge and divine, like, sparks of wisdom that are just shooting into your mind. Okay, we're going to check this and just make sure that this is Herkimer like I am thinking. Because these crystals connect with them, and they will help you with this knowledge, this insight, and this breakdown even more. Oh, that is the High Priest. I did say High Priestess. Okay, so that's why. This energy right here is exactly the masculine I was thinking, but Because we are in that womb energy, we are connecting with both. We are in the divine masculine and feminine of this strength. This vortex is allowing you to tap into something that we don't normally have. That is the ability to feel your emotions and feel strong about them, but also accept them and not wear them on your sleeve to drag you down. Like, that is a big transformation. Yes. So the Herkimer diamond, like I was saying, and so this is the Taurus energy. This is the third eye. So we are really being connecting with our sacral, knowing in our inner child, in our womb energy, in our momentum energy, in our creation energy, where it is, really time to take a rest so that we can listen to our higher guidance and know where to put the foot down and where to really listen. Oh, hello. Yes. Okay. So I will do a love card when I'm done with this specific reading, just only because I already did this collective reading and that's what I mostly do. But what I can start doing is kind of do some, on the spot readings for you guys if you're interested. So I will do one for love right at the end of this particular thing. So knowing that, we do get some love energy that's actually coming. We get the 10 of Cups. So this momentum, this breakdown, this movement is really so that you can start to feel the love and fill all of your cups. Feel all of the joy that you desire. So it's really stating that love is in the future and it's here now. It's not something you have to go waiting for. You don't have to force it. It's already here because it's already in this mixture, right? It's saying the breakdown is happening. Take a rest so that you can hear where to focus on your cups, on your love, on your abundance. Yes. And the crystal in there looks like aura quartz, but I will check that just in case. It's a beautiful card. Come on, Tuts, where are you? You're gonna be hiding on me here. Yes, Angel Aura Quartz, Solar Plexus. Dude, so that is fully connecting us right to the yellow, right in our center, to manifest and bring forth into physical life what we truly desire. Yes, amen. Okay. This is bringing us right into diligence and being naked. Okay, so this is from the Mystic Soul Oracle deck. It's really cool in the back. Yes. All right. And so this diligence is saying, do the work. Okay. Yes, life is definitely very in momentum. It's very high energy right now. But if you stay steady, if you are busy like the bee and you are working on what you are blooming and you are focusing on all that positive, pure energy that is coming out of the darkness, that is illuminated from all of the pain, you will be able to really harvest all of the pollen and repollinate new flowers. And this naked energy is like allowing you to finally, like I was saying, demask, take off all the makeup, take off all the jewelry, take off all the things that, are just a projection of you, and truly be in your body, in your skin as you are. Look at that soul energy. Fabulous. Know that this is you. This is you right now, allowing yourself to feel all of who you are and allow yourself to break away from all the chains, all of the masks, all the disconnections and distortions that you've carried with you that no longer serve you. And you know what they are. You really do, because you've been doing the work. You feel it. So this card moves us into, where's the other deck? Well, beautiful earth magic. Now, this earth magic is talking about the innocence of childhood, right? So childhood has a lot to do with what we are calling into this world, what we are pulling into this moment. Looking into the card, what do you see? Yeah, I see a child looking through the clouds into the pond, going to play, and it's really saying, look, it's time to feel that youth. And I'm really getting hot from the sun. So I'm just going to move a little bit. There we go. I don't know if you can see the card. It's so shiny. Yes. So know that it's time to become shed of all of the clothes, of all of those parts of us that aren't truly us, so that we can really feel who we are. And I feel like that is what innocence is, right? Because as children, we didn't have any masks, we didn't have any self-judgments, we didn't have any lack mindsets, we didn't have anything like that. And it's really asking us to get back to that innocence of who we were and what we truly desire. Not what we learned to desire, not what we learned to bring in from others, but what we really want. And then we have the tree of grounding, which is awesome because I've been talking about trees a lot. And they're saying, look, I know life feels like you're in the wind, like you're all over the place, like you can't really, ground yourself, but that's okay. They're saying just connect with the earth and connect with different mechanisms that help you to feel grounded. Because right now you are in the flow and things aren't going to feel that structured just yet. And sometimes trees understand that, and their roots are so deep that, look, as you are growing your roots below, it starts to blossom up above, and you'll start to then see all the beauty of the breakdown. That happens after the storm, right? This sunny weather, this beautiful energy that is here now came after that storm we had this morning. And so we had to go through that transformation state and hold on to our own self until the storm was gone. And then we could look outside and say, it's beautiful again. But we had to wait for that transformation. We had to hold faith. And they're asking you to ground yourself in your faith, because this 10 of Cups energy the angels are bringing in is absolutely for your benefit and awaiting you, and can only bless you if you are there to receive it. If you run too soon because you haven't seen the results just yet, know that it can never find you. So give yourself that time to connect and to receive the results. So now that we have that, we are going to do a little love card reading and see what love energy is coming up, what might be happening with the love. Okay, and this is with my Muse deck. All right, love energy for the collective. What might be happening to support this breakdown and flow of nakedness? And I'm really feeling this one. All right, so we have a 7 of emotions. And usually that is the 7 of Cups. So it's really stating that there are a lot of opportunities, but it's really a time to just check in with the heart and see what these opportunities mean to you. If we're too crowded and clouded by all of the opportunities, we can't really check into the heart and feel what our heart desires. And so they're asking you to just take a moment, take some time to feel all the rays of abundance that are around you, all the opportunities of love. Where do you really, truly want to connect with that love? Because there are plenty of fish in the sea. You do not have to settle with anything that doesn't feel right to you. There are so many options. Or maybe you're just thinking like, I know this is my option, but do they feel the same? Give them some time. If they do, they will connect with you and they will tell you how their heart is feeling. So this is really a contemplation time, and maybe it's not the exact time to know. Maybe it's really just a time to flow and allow their energy to bloom into a more abundant state, to accept what you have to offer. Or maybe if you are not exactly sure who's out there, who your options are, know that there are options, and it's time to open your heart to allow the blocks to be released so that you can receive those options in tangible form. And really allow those guards to go down. It is safe. The time is safe to start exploring again. Yes. My future financial stability and when I will get a settle. Well, that would have to be a personal reading, but what I do know is that the future is looking like it's going to take a little bit of time for the stability. However, there is definitely happy endings. And so if you are awaiting a settlement, keep putting that positive energy out there that you will receive this, that it's already done, and that the universe is just awaiting to gift it to you as soon as it can, because that will bring that into your cups. And this is passion, peace, love, joy, all of the abundance. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Please put a message of what you might want to see on my channel so that I can start giving more, information and more energy to where the collective, where these darling souls that are here with me today would like the guidance. All right. Thank you guys. Have a magical, magical Friday and a lovely end of June. Happy summer.